Hello my cookies, welcome back to the channel where we have news, reviews, and other gaming jewels. In today's video, we'll be reviewing Pokemon Sword and Shield. Ever since E3 2019, the game has been mixed up in a lot of controversies. Controversy surrounding the lack of national decks, low quality animations, and lies about not reusing animations. On November 15th, we were finally granted access to this game. My thoughts? It's a fantastic game with a large world, great UI, new features, and attention to detail that not all games have. While I do believe there is some merit to these controversies, I don't think it's anything that takes much away from the overall experience. To understand what I mean, let's jump right into the review. The game has very crisp UI. The battle and menu UIs look a lot better than what we've gotten in the previous games. The game rarely ever lags despite things like Dynamaxing and the size of the cities. The game delivers 30 to 40 hours, but expect an even longer playtime if you take your time and savor the new Pokemon game flavor. The game is chock full of large and content-dense areas. I found myself really liking the music, especially in gym battles. Aside from that, the music really fits the moment, like playing with your Pokemon in Pokemon Camp to intense battles. To the delight of many veterans, the tutorial is mostly skippable, and you pretty much jump straight into doing things. So overall, plenty of time is saved. Although we have new features, this game stays true to the Pokemon formula. So if you're a veteran and you want to feel the older games in a new shell, this just might do it for you. While everyone hates Hop, I personally like his character. However, I don't consider him as a rival, but instead only as a friend that you travel with. I think Marnie and Bede fit the role a bit better. Pokemon Sword and Shield add many new features, and all of them add to the great experience when playing. One thing I absolutely hated about Pokemon Let's Go is the revamping of the battling system and how it didn't stick to the books. This isn't the case for Pokemon Sword and Shield though, it's the same battling system that you saw when you were a kid. Pokemon Camp is a great addition and replacement to Pokemon Ami. It's pretty darn fun playing with your Pokemon, and it's also a great way to get EXP and HP. I personally love Dynamaxing, but I think it would have been great if it were used in more situations, or if it could be used freely. I think if I'd had to choose what my favorite addition is, I'd definitely choose the wild area though. The wild area is my favorite addition to the series for many reasons. It's very large and full of different types of Pokemon. It also lets you move the camera around, which is something that a lot of people have asked for, including me. It would have been great if you could move the camera outside the wild area too though. While in this area, you can also fight and catch Dynamaxed Pokemon. Finally, I'm glad that they added autosave, but I think it should have been something that was implemented from the start. As many have pointed out, the graphics are not what they could have and should have been, but they're still great. Just don't expect Breath of the Wild or Xenoblade Chronicles 2 graphics. Thankfully, they put a lot of attention to detail in this game in other areas, and it really shows. This being the first mainline home console Pokemon game gives me hope that the next games will be just as good, if not better. With the release of Let's Go, I was discouraged as the game was subpar. It's safe to say that I am no longer concerned with the future of Pokemon, and I can't wait for the next game in the series. I don't want to compare this game to Pokemon X and Y, as I think this game is leagues better, but it's very similar to the transition from Black and White on the DS to X and Y on the 3DS, where X and Y added a lot more because of the console upgrade. Alright, so based on the points I have stated, I'm proud to say that this game deserves an 8.5 out of 10, and I highly recommend it to anyone, regardless of age or whether it is the first or 7th Pokemon game that you've tried. Alright guys, thanks for watching until the end of the video. If you enjoyed this cookie, I highly suggest you check out my other videos like the ones on the screen right now. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you want more videos like this. I also have a few words that I'd like to start the year off with. I'd like to thank each and every one of my 43 subscribers. You've all supported the channel and my hard work, and I appreciate that. As the new year begins, I'd also like to reflect on this past year. In the 3 years that I've been on YouTube, this year is most certainly my best. My goal for 2020 is to achieve more, and throughout the year I will strive for better content and more of it. I don't want to extend the outro too much, but I just want to thank you all for everything that you've done. Again, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed this cookie, and I'll see you all next time.